Welcome to Journey, an epic ministry to encourage you in your walk with Christ. We started with this text yesterday from Psalm 37. It says, "Do not fret or fear, trust in the Lord and do good. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Be still before the Lord and wait." Yesterday, we started to look at David's life and how, even though all the stresses and trials he faced in life, there was a center axis, a hub. It was the axle of his life, his relationship with God. We talked about that our lives being this tire, the rim, all the spokes, all the pressure of life goes to that hub, to that axle, which has got to be our relationship with the Lord. So we have the axle of our life and our relationship with the Lord. But if you're like me, you've seen a lot of Christians who have made a relationship with Christ and He's the axle of their lives, but their lives are really wobbly and a mess. They're chasing this, they're chasing that. They're all over the place in their decision makings and the process of their lives. Though they have Christ as the axle of their lives, they haven't gone on further, which is the secret to why David could endure his life the way he did, even with the stresses that he faced that we talked about yesterday. So we got to move to Psalm 37, verse 5, to find the very first step that David tells us to do. First thing we must do, commit your way to the Lord. So what does this commitment mean? Often when we think of commit, we think, this is my burden, my problem, Lord. I give it to you. I lift it up to your altar and hand it to you. But commit in Scripture is more than just lifting it up to the Lord. When we lift it up to the Lord, what we do is we release it, hands down, palms down. I can no longer grab, manipulate, or take that issue the way I want to take it. I've submitted and released it to the cross of Jesus Christ. It's left at the foot of the cross. I get up and I step away and I leave it completely under the Lord's total control. So David had Christ as the center, the axis of his life was his relationship with God. In the way that he could then not live a wobbly life was because David had committed his way to the Lord. What is your way that you need to commit to the Lord? Your family, perhaps? Maybe it's problems with money and finances at home. Or it could be your job that is just a great stress in your life. Maybe it's your relationships, interpersonal relationships. Your church, it could even possibly be. Or perhaps your physical health. Whatever that issue is, we are called, as Christ is the center of our lives, then to commit all our ways, all our trials, all our praises, all our issues, everything, into the hand of the one who loves us most. Journey is an epic ministry to encourage you in your walk with Christ.